Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious people. This is not your typical tarot reading. We don't have the lollipops and rainbow kinds of stuff. We don't do the unicorn stuff. I have found in my 20 plus years of doing tarot that tarot really predicts nothing. It's not meant to. It's not a failure. It's not useless. It's not meant to. Tarot, based on my experience, is the science of potential. So what that does is really focus on the individual. Okay? What we do, and you see on your screen, and I keep it simple like this because I do not want distraction. I do not want your attention to vary. You can close your eyes and meditate. You can go make a sandwich for yourself, get a cup of coffee. Whatever it is, you can still listen. And the listening, truly listening, is the key part. Because when you're listening, you are creating pictures in your mind. That gives you an advantage over any smartphone, computer, whatever, AI. In fact, it is our ability to manifest that gives us the razor's thin edge we have right now over robots. They can't do that. They're not prescient. They're not here. They don't have self-awareness. Hopefully, you do. And if you do, you can create the pictures in your head and you can manifest. You can make these things concrete. You go, well, but geez, that's so tough. You manifested all of your life so far. But like almost every person I know, we're very good at manifesting negative energy. We're not so good at doing positive energy. There are some people who can, but it's not because they're extra special good or God loves them more. It's nothing like that. And that's where, for me, the astrology, numerology come in. I've done numerology and astrology for 50 plus years. And those two things are the science of cycles. And cycles tell you everything that you need to know. You cannot predict with specificity. But you can get the general energy. For example, two planets, Pluto and Uranus, are essentially in the same spot, give or take a little fudge factor, where they were back when we signed the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, 1776. Yeah, Uranus and Neptune, pretty much in the same place. And think of 1776 and think of now. In fact, 2026 is our 250th anniversary as a nation, which is how long I'm giving the current administration to show that they really give a damn about the middle class and the poor and that they create a country of opportunity. I don't want everybody to get stuff for free. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying level the playing field. When 0.5% of Americans have 92% of the resources, that ain't fair. So I'm going to watch for this next roughly year and a half till our 250th birthday here in the United States, July 4th, 2026. I want to see what they do for the middle class and the poor. I hear the words, I want to see the actions. And frankly, I am at a point right now where we were talking about the energy of 1776 moved up to 2026. Pluto is evolution. Uranus is revolution. And we have a couple of other things tossed in as well because Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn are also changing signs. So we are in a period of change. The universal number for this year, 2025, is 9. That's endings. We're in the year of the snake. What does a snake do? Shed its skin. Everything is pointing to discovery, transparency. So I am giving the administration till 2026. That's a year and a half from now, July 4, 2026. I want to see what you do. What in terms of this big picture, what tarot does is give you a singular frequency. That's all people can handle is a singular frequency. These tarot readers that do 20, 30, 40, 50 cards or more, they're not doing tarot. They're giving it's a shell game. They're just saying stuff so that something connects with you. I'm not doing that. So what I'm doing is taking a look at 4 tarot cards, 1 card in the middle, kind of sets the mood for the reading, and then coming up, distilling all of that to one frequency, to one idea. If it resonates with you, that's a green light. Go. Don't think about it. Don't guess it. Second, go. Just go. It's an act of faith. It is actually an act of fate as well as faith. And that's my job, is to inspire you, to get you to fire up your imagination, to create the pictures and do manifesting, but positively, not negatively. Because we're real good at the negative stuff. I don't want that to happen. Oh, I don't want to meet this person. Oh, I don't want to. And it happens and you go, what the hell? Look, I knew it was going to happen. No, you manifested it. You manifest, so we got to turn that. And that's why I don't complicate anything. It's simple, clean. You don't need to see pictures of me. You don't need to see movement on the screen. No distraction. Close your eyes, meditate on the message. That's what's important. So, let's get to the reading. Middle card is the Oracle card. As I said, it sets the mood for the reading. Today it's serendipity. Luck, fortune, fate. Life is that. I really believe that. I've come to believe that. And what's led me to that is the study of astrology and, to a lesser extent, numerology. The numbers, the cycles are here. You've had no control over that. So the numerology and the astrology act as kind of a platform upon which you live your life. The tarot tells you when you need to act, and hopefully with my readings, what you should be doing. You're not just guessing. Now, if it resonates with you, you're about the 10 to 15% that a reading connects with. The idea that, well, I'm doing a reading here for Cancer, I'm doing a reading here for Aquarius, I'm doing a reading here for Taurus, that it's going to hit all of them. It doesn't. It doesn't hit all of them. Everybody's different. And the same thing with tarot. If this message resonates with you, that means the other, out of 10 people, the other 8 or 9 didn't resonate. That's okay. There's tomorrow. I'm here every single day, 365. So if it's not tomorrow, it's next week, next month, whatever the case may be. Tune in every day. You're going to have this thing resonate with you at some point. And when it does, again, go. Don't think about it. Don't second guess it. Just go. But the idea of the fickle finger of fate in today's reading is huge, because the astrology and the numerology says we're in cycles, and they're constantly changing. One cycle is never the same as the other cycle, but they're similar. And that's where the tarot helps you to focus in on what you need to get done. So the middle card, the Oracle card, says serendipity. The numbers up in the right-hand corner are 18, 1 and 8. 1, beginning, 8 is materialization, and then 1 and 8 together equal a 9, wrapping up, which is exactly in line with where we happen to be, universal year number 9. Getting ready to move into a number 1 year next year, which is a beginning. So before you begin, you got to organize, clean up, straighten up, whatever the case may be. Now, we're talking about fate, something that you do not control, but the tarot will tell you what energy to use and when to use it. But in the meantime, we have a meme for today that says certain things catch your eye, but only pursue those that capture your heart. The world is loaded with artificial this and that, all kinds of jingly kinds of things. Ooh, look how pretty, shiny. Woo! Bigger house, bigger car, bigger debt, bigger expenses, bigger is better. Well, all of those things that catch your eye have been put there to catch your eye to distract you, which is why you only see the 5 cards here on your screen. I don't want you distracted anymore. All that does is get you off your game. It gives them control and power. So even though certain things catch your eye as they were intended, only pay attention to those things that capture your heart. And that's how you deal with the serendipity of life, fickle finger of fate. Things you can't control. Yes, but even within that platform, that energy, you can still operate. First card all the way to the left, 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that we value, our value system. People are becoming aware of the fact that, hey, maybe I need to reevaluate my value system. I got the car, got the houses, got the debt. But you know what? I'm no better off. Because when it comes right down to it, I don't need the latest technological gadget. I don't need the brand newest whatever it is. And in fact, I can't even afford those things anymore. They're pushing those out of my reach. What I do need, a place of safety, comfort, kind of a home. I need food. We need sunshine, we know that. A little exercise, and someone to love and someone who loves us. Those are what we need. And a lot of people are making that transition. It's difficult because we're plugged in, we're literally addicted to these technological toys. But when you stop and think about it, having the latest iPhone doesn't really improve your life at all. Doesn't really make any difference. Doesn't make you happier. Doesn't make you more center. Doesn't make you feel more important. Doesn't resolve your problems, pay your debts, make your kids happy. Doesn't do any of that. So what the what's it for? Somebody to make money, somebody to control you, somebody to keep you in debt. So the 2 of Pentacles says you're in the midst of deciding, what are my new values going to be? Because I can't keep the ones that were given to me. I got to find my own. That takes us to the next card, the Emperor. Father figure, leadership, structure. The decision you have to make is to be your own emperor. Don't depend on the government. Don't depend on the president. Don't depend on anybody. Depend on you. You take responsibility for your life. You choose to shape your life, your destiny. Even though fate is moving us, you still have the ability to move within that fate. Fate has set all of us up in the world right now where we have this. I mean, we know we're on the brink of something, whether it's good or bad, yet to be determined. But it's not just going to be a little bit good. It's either going to be a lot of good or a lot of bad. There ain't no in between. We're aware of that right now. And the way that you deal with that is make a choice for more values, taking charge of your life, taking responsibility for your life. Next card tells you how. Next card is the 3 of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, values. Yeah. Line up your value system. Make it work for you instead of against you. Do you absolutely need that new car with the $1,000 payment every month and the insurance and the upkeep and all the rest of that stuff? Or would a good second-hand used car serve you just as well? Get you from point A to point B. Save you a few bucks in the meantime. Give you a little more authority over your life. Because that's the way it's set up. In fact, it was people like Rockefeller, Ford, Carnegie who, back around 1900, decided that they were going to change our educational system in America so that we would be programmed to be factory rats. One way or another. You may work in an office, but you're still a factory rat. The bells, the changing of classes, all of that was aimed at programming us to respond to factory conditions. It was for them, not you. In fact, John D. Rockefeller said, I want a nation full of workers, not thinkers. I mean, it's real simple. So what we're saying here is, even though we're dealing with serendipity, that fickle finger of fate, you can work within that positively. Decide what your value system is. Decide to take responsibility for your life. Put your value system together so that things fit. And then give yourself a chance to heal. That's the star card, the final card. And that's what the star card is all about. It is about healing. It's about hope. It's about relief. Even inspiration, frankly. Maybe that's what's going to happen. You're on the verge of becoming inspired. That's also the fickle finger of fate. You didn't plan for it. You didn't do anything for it, but it appears. If you make the decision to be responsible for your own life, your own happiness, your own purpose, you give yourself a chance to heal, watch, the fickle finger of fate will work in your favor. It can work against you, but it's happened in your life. It has worked for you. But the key idea here is the stuff that catches your eye, not important. It's the things that touch your heart. That's the guiding light. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested reading. Hope you're here with me. I enjoy it every day that we have a chance to get together. You make it worthwhile. So between now and the next time you and I get together, peace and blessings.